Hey there, students. Right now, I'm going to show you a video on how to make a simple soap-powered boat. So you can see in the background is the lab sheet. So you're going to need to print off your lab sheet and record your data somewhere on the table. So you're going to be recording in this data table as you look over the video. First, it's going to tell you how to make it, and then it's going to go over how to record, how to do distance and time, and do it in metrics. I also recommend that you look over the PowerPoint video because the PowerPoint that's attached to this assignment, because that will also help you. Okay, here goes the video. Hi. Okay, so we're going to make your boat in this week's experiment. So you have choices on the materials you can use. You can use what's called non-corrugated board, cardboard, and that means it doesn't have this kind of side to it. So you see that's corrugated. This is just flat cardboard, okay? Flat cardboard, and I just found it anywhere. Now the better choice would be to use foam, a foam crate, foam tray that you get from your mom buying meat or chicken or anything that comes in those foam containers that you get at your grocery store where your meat comes in it. Please sanitize it first. Okay, so now I'm gonna cut this down, so that I can use it. And the directions tell you to make it 5 centimeters long. What that means, it needs to be a 5 centimeter square. So we're going to do 5 centimeters in one way and 5 centimeters in another way. Okay, so I'm going to take my handy dandy ruler. You can use really any ruler. If you've got a measuring tape that has metrics on it, if you have a ruler that has metrics on it, that's great. Or you may have just a regular old school ruler at your house. I'm not at my house, so I'm using my daughter's ruler. And again, let me show you the different sides. So on this side of the ruler, we have the metrics. And look how the metrics are nice and even. They go up in numbers that are straight and even. The other side is inches. We want to use this side here of a ruler that is in centimeters or millimeters. So every single big number is a centimeter, whereas the little lines, they all equal millimeters. Okay, so just to let you know, we're going to use centimeters. So I'm going to take this ruler and I'm going to measure a 5 by 5 square. So I'm going to mark it because that's just what my dad taught me to do. And it's Father's Day, yay! Okay, so 5, okay, that's one way. And then I'm doing 5 out from there. So 5. Here it goes to. Okay, now I'm going to cut it. Well, I want to make it straight, so. Now, I need you to go to your lab sheet that's online, or if you got a packet, it's on your packet, and look at the diagram. I'm going to turn this into this, okay? So I'm going to make it into, I'm going to make it look like that. So I'm going to start at the bottom, make that gonna go up and then cut this way and this way. Okay, so far we're getting there. I'm gonna shave off a little bit here. And then I'm gonna make the little notch at the bottom. And you can print that sheet out and it'll make the knot. You could just use that as your way of doing this, so. Okay. So now we have our model boat. Woohoo! There's our model boat. I'm gonna make sure I do a little bit. Alright, so there's our boat. And now let's see what happens. Hi, so now I made my boat, okay, and now before we can do an experiment, we always have to run a test on our materials to make sure they work. So I am going to do exactly what the directions say, and I'm going to use some liquid soap first, okay, and what you do with the liquid soap, you can pour it right on a toothpick, or I put it in a little bowl, and then I make sure I spread the soap all around the edges. Okay, so. All right, so now, and on the back. Okay, and then we're putting it on the back of the boat. Ready? On the back of the boat. All right, so the next thing is, it asks you to fill up a tray or a baking tray with water, or you can use you don't have to have a baking tray. You could just use a regular old bowl and see. So let's go ahead and test to make sure our material works. So let's see if this even will work. So ready? We're gonna put it in the water and see what happens. Ooh, there's our boat ride. We did our boat ride. So we now know that this works, okay? And so I have to dry it off with a napkin, and then we're gonna do the experiment. So we're reading Bud, Not Buddy. And Buddy wants to escape by train to get to the West Coast, to California. And one of the things I see a lot on the coast in California are boats. And wow, wouldn't it be great to be on a boat? How about this summer, just us, us going out on a boat? Doesn't always happen for everybody, but what we can do is figure out, pretend like we're on a boat by doing this. So we're gonna actually make this into an experiment. So first things first, make sure you rinse out your tray between trials. Otherwise it doesn't work. I just had a failure on the last experiment. So rinse it out. You have to rinse out the tray, and you also have to rinse out the boat. Okay, so, all right, so we're gonna try this boat. We're gonna try it with some dish soap first. Okay, so we're gonna compare the difference between bar soap and dish soap to see if Buddy could travel faster using dish soap or bar soap on the boat. So we're gonna see which one works faster. So first thing you gotta do is reapply the soap. We're gonna start with the liquid soap because we already know when that one works, okay? And you're gonna need to time it because remember, we're gonna use the formula for speed, which is distance over time. Now distance, we are measuring in metric. So remember that ruler I showed you earlier? We're using that again, and we are going to make sure that we measure the distance that this goes with the dish soap. We'll do it again for the bar of soap. Okay, so, and then you can time it. You can time it with your phone or with your clock. You don't need a formal timer, but you should measure in seconds. So, when we're ready, let's see how fast and how far our boat goes. 1, 2, 3, go. Okay, so the distance on this boat is 39 centimeters. 39 centimeters. Wow, that boat went far. Okay, so again, at this time, I have to go rinse out the tray. Did you what? Did you? Oh, we're reading Bud. Okay, hi. So now I've got the second part of my experiment to test. I'm going to test to see if the dish soap, not the dish soap, but the bar of soap works better, okay? And to see if it can run this boat faster. So I've got my measurements set up. I have my data from the last trial, okay? And I'm going to put that into the data sheet on my Google Classroom. And now let's test this next thing. Okay, I'm gonna get it a little bit wet, this bar soap. Okay. All right, so now I'm gonna take the bar soap and I'm gonna not use that toothpick. I'm actually gonna take it and rub it around the edges, just like we did. Okay, so let's see what happens. All right, so you're gonna film this, you're gonna time it, and we're gonna see if this makes any difference. And in 1, 2, 3, go. So, we went only 31, and if I turn it around, we were only at 31 centimeters. So 31 centimeters, wow, I didn't expect that. And the time was 7 seconds, so it went much slower and went less, it didn't go as far. So, okay, so now we're gonna have to calculate the speed. So I'm gonna ask my timer to come in here and do that for me. Can you calculate my, oh, I'll do it. Okay, so let's look over that. Okay, so I recorded, come on over. I recorded the data here. This was the trial 1, that's the one with the dish soap. And this is the material with the bar of soap. And let's figure out the speed. Now, I mean, you can already look at this and tell which one went faster. But let's do it officially using our metrics and our distance over time formula for speed. Okay, so I'm gonna take a calculator, or I could do it long division. And, but I'm gonna use my calculator. I don't know where Dad has his. Okay, all right, so I'm gonna take 39 centimeters and I'm gonna divide it by 3.58, and that's the dish soap. And that gives us 10 centimeters.